Or yeah, something about like all cars are supposed to be electric by like 10 years from now or something.
Oh, it's just because it was random as fuck.
Yeah.
Because we were walking, he's like random fact boy.
That's what I used to do, and now I'm just like, I don't know, lame. Wee.
They're like, did you know random shit?
Yeah.
Weezer is going on tour next year.
Are we back?
Sure.
God damn it!
Welcome back.
Hi. I don't know how much that in-between dialogue is gonna be here.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what's salvageable. My mic was kind of in front of me.
Same. So maybe we're just back.
Cool.
And it was just the most uneventful, like, hello, just like, yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking.
That's our mood with Galaxy right now. Just, oh, hi, yeah, we're still here.
This level's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it. Like,
I don't know why
nice
it's just
design.
sitting in the middle of the stars, but
Like I said, it reminds me of Pikmin, and I never played it.
Pinkman.
Pikmin. Oh, Jesse.
Pinkman.
Jesse.
Damn it.
Damn it, Pikmin. Oh, Walt, but he's Hank Hill voice. Say my name.
Walter Hankwell White.
Walter Hank Hill White. Oh, that's what the A stands for. Walter Hank White. Oh, but then he's gonna wait. Then there's two Hanks.
There are two Hanks. There's always
Hank,
been.
Father Hank.
Always has been.
Always has been. Father Hank.
Uncle Hank. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the other star bits. Excuse me.
I don't think you're doing it right.
What do you mean?
Are you gonna
I'm
be
not
real?
doing it right.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Oh my gosh, it was so fucking funny when, like, after we recorded Crash today and we did like the finale, quote unquote.
Man, that was not
And you were
funny.
actually like, "What is this bullshit?" Brought me joy. Brought me.
It's
great
called
joy.
retro mode.
This is called retro mode. That's the real bullshitty.
Mm-hmm. It's called taking your advice.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Everyone who knows me, like IRL, like, oh, I guess there was a star piece there.
No one who knows you would take your advice.
Yeah, like, no, in real life, yeah, just honestly, like, whatever my advice is, like, just do the opposite of it. It'll piss me off, but it's probably, like, for the better.
It's for the better. Oh, man.
Mario Galaxy.
Mario
there's a one man over there.
Galaxy. Hello.
What's Mario's last name?
What's this? You look like you have a nice butt. You mind if I say? You don't need to know.
Are you just being incel-y?
I'm
Is
creeping.
that what this is? You're creeping?
Man,
I want to know who you're looking at.
you really wanna?
Yeah, well, who are you looking at?
You really.
Okay, maybe I don't. I'm a little afraid now because I feel like I know where you're going.
Do you?
I mean, I feel like I should after, like, 3 years of working with you.
But you don't, and that's what makes you kind of.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like, you should, like, be able to read your improv partner and such, but, like, genuinely, fuck off. So many times, like, you throw me for a fucking loop and say random stuff, and it cracks me up.
All right,
So what are you looking at? Who are you looking at?
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It's a Grubhub ad for KFC.
Swear to G, I thought you were going to say Rivers Cuomo. You look like you have a nice butt. It's just Rivers' dumb face.
You only like me for my butt.
Oh, are you serious? I have to get all the blue things again?
Dude, I remember being
Oh
in.
my god.
I remember being in like 7th grade, and there was this girl crying one day, and then
Oh no.
and then
Oh no.
and then I was like, man, what happened to her? And she was in like 8th grade, and this girl was like, she's sad, she's crying. Her boyfriend only liked her for her butt. And I was like, really?
Really?
People like butts?
Wow, that's
Cool.
gross.
That's cool. No.
See, I'm like
No, but I do
gross.
think it's kind of funny that was like a thing in 8th grade.
No, dude, my middle school was awful. Like, when it came to that, dude, like, every guy I knew was, like, objectifying, like, every girl I knew in, like, the worst way.
He's just like, oh man, I'm only dating her for her butt.
No, it would be worse. Like, just down in the hallway, like, I would just see, like, just some guy just come up and just scoop a girl. that was like, you know,
Scoop?
yeah, you know the scoop. You know, just like boop.
What?
Like you don't know what scooping is?
Under the boobie?
Yeah, under the boob, and just go boop. You know, just up like that.
What? The fact that there's
To
a
a
term
girl.
for it means it's happened way too much.
Yeah, no, that's what it like. Literally, it was like, oh, you got scooped.
That's
I mean, it was mostly.
you got sexually harassed.
Yeah, really, but like, I mean, it was more like under the context of like.
Isn't that funny?
It was more under the context of like it was mostly done for I think guys that were like, you know, quite a bit overweight, but it doesn't make it better.
No.
That does not make it better.
Well, I guess not in your school. It wasn't.
Yeah, like, oh man, like girls' butt would just be getting slapped like all the time. Like some dude like just groped the girl like right in front of everybody, like in front of the whole table. You know, it was when like you would sit in like groups and such.
Yikes.
I think it happened because one of his friends wanted to feel his boner and like he was like, "You're gonna chicken out."
What?
It's awful, dude.
What are you even? What?
Okay, like I know it's hard to grasp, but like, yeah, those people exist. It's happened directly in front of me.
Man.
Middle school was.
Well, you know
fucking
they say
awful.
boys will be boys, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
And
When you're famous, they just let you do it.
And-
Why am I saying it like Obama?
yeah. No. Famous let you do it. Oh gosh. It's just-
famous, they let you do it.
It's kind of funny when Obama says that. I don't know why. Mostly because like you know he's a respectable man and wouldn't like actually say that shit. You know, especially being a president. You know, whatever.
Just grab him by the pussy.
No, like and also my fucking math teacher was a pedophile. Like genuinely, he went to jail and was on the news for it. And anybody that knows me and is like watching this back for some
I was
reason,
like, why are you telling people?
you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm allowed to say it. He's been on the news. It's public information.
You
It's
can
fine.
say it, but man, that's just depressing.
It's honestly, like, God, my middle school is really fucked up.
It's scary because you were a middle schooler, and he was a middle schooler fooler.
And like genuinely, I didn't do any of that shit. Like, I'm not just saying that to like, you know, keep an image or whatever. I was just genuinely like, what the fuck, you know? Like, it was a normal thing, you know, and just guys just did that because, you know, they're fucking puberty or whatever.
When that came out, was everyone just like, "Huh, yeah"?
I think there was some. What do I have to? Oh, I think.
What was the attitude towards that? Were people like, "That's terrifying," or were people just like,
people
probably just made fun of, "Huh, you diddled kids"?
I mean, some people.
Because that's the kind of thing that you'd laugh at when you're like 12.
Yeah, but like.
Then when you grow up, you're like, "That's terrible."
Well, I think it happened when we were in high school, like, you know, collectively. So the people who didn't have them were like, "Oh my god, that was terrible." The people who did have them was just like, "Yeah."
What a
I
dork.
mean, I expected nothing less. And like all these girls that I knew would also say like, "Yeah," and like, cool. That was a neat
It's
little
about what I
thing.
expected from someone who likes math.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a joke. It's bad. It's a bad joke.
It's something I expected from someone that had a goatee. You know.
Wow. I don't know, man.
Oh wait, the dude has a goatee. Never mind. Okay, it evens out. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, all these girls were like, genuinely like, oh yeah. Every time he would come to help me on a problem, he would like get really close or something. And it's
That's
just
about
like,
the time I
that's
knew.
Awful. Yeah. It's just everything about my middle school's awful, dude.
Dude,
Fucking somebody needs to nuke that school.
I remember, who was it? I don't remember what, well, I guess I wouldn't say if I did. But I think there was a teacher that we had that, like, a lot of girls would say, would like...
With your boyoing? Should you see that?
What?
The bunny was like, "Can you catch me with your boyoing?"
Mm.
With your boyoing?
This is such a weird conversation.
It
to
is,
have.
but like, I mean...
But it's really, like, it happens, so...
It's real life, man. It's just scary. And like, kids are gross and disgusting for doing that shit.
I don't remember what teacher I had, but I remember a certain teacher got accused of looking down the girls' shirts when he was hovering over them to help them with problems.
I'm sure that was like the same thing that happened.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember who the fuck that was. but I just can't.
I remember specifically my math teacher. Can I hit him with the boing? I did hit him with it, but he's not going to hold still long enough for me to catch up to him. Oh, man.
I remember I had this great science teacher who was just like the fucking coolest dude and always in the best mood. And I went out once to do like some volunteer work because you have to do 40 hours of community service or something before graduating. And so I was just like handing out drinks to runners during this thing. And I like held out my hand for a high five, and this dude kisses me on the cheek. And he keeps running and just smiling.
What?
And not like in a creepy way either. I mean, that sounds creepy, but I was like,
that's hilarious.
But like this guy was like a bro of a teacher. I was probably like 18 as well.
Oh man. Yeah, like that's
like I wasn't like 10. That would be a little weirder.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, so like to elaborate a little bit more, or like to give a little bit more.
I was so confused. I was like, I've never had a male kiss me anywhere.
Same.
So I thought, I was just like, what just happened?
Why is this here? How does that help me? I hate these bunnies.
But also, a funny thing
I
about
thought it was
that.
one of your friends, honestly.
A funny thing about that is when I had a girlfriend for a really long time in high school for 3.5 years. I always gotta
Which
say
is impressive for high school, honestly.
During that time, you know,
boing.
he's a little strange.
Oh gosh.
You know, there's a lot of kissing over those 3 years, so I got used to my mouth doing that.
Sure.
I just gotta to set this up, cause then one time, like I don't know what was happening, but I was all hyped up. I was like running and I like ran into my friend's back and I kissed his back because I was so used to kissing.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I was so used to kissing.
Oh man, I wish.
And he still doesn't know I kissed his back because it's weird.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man.
And I'm not gonna say who it was. But I was just like, I should never do that again.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. So like, I don't know how we're doing on time, but I want to like kind of flesh out the what I talked about with those kids.
Oh god, you more like weird stuff after we got out of the weird hole.
I mean, no, it's not as weird. I mean, it's more to do with me, but like, yeah, that kid that I said who wanted to feel the other guy's boner, I got in a fight with him like later in that year.
Why do you want to feel his boner?
I don't know. It was just such a weird fucking thing. I mean,
some weird masculinity thing.
Yeah, I mean, they were both like.
You don't get boners. Let me feel.
Yeah, they were both like that. Those Chad type of dudes, like trying to be like bad boys and shit.
You gay? I bet you have a boner. Let me feel.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the context was. It's just he was like he wanted to feel his boner or something.
Toxic masculinity,
and
bro.
So he grew up with the girl that was next to him, and of course we're at the same table. This is all happening just in front of me. But yeah, I fought that kid later in that day. Like that was like the only.
Now, was the girl cool with it or not?
Oh no, she was uncomfortable as fuck.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, not good that she was uncomfortable. It's just like, I think it's like another.
Like she didn't approve of it. No.
It's another level.
Oh, Sunshine Boys.
It's another important and like disturbing level to this that like, I know what you mean when you say that all this happened. And what was more disturbing is that like the girls kind of had that perspective of boys will be boys.
No, she was genuinely like, what are you doing? That kind of face. Like, oh, you flipped me up. Okay, so you're a good boy. Yeah, it's like that one like meme of Markiplier that goes around.
I thought you said you felt me up, so you're a good boy. I was like, are you still talking about the girl?
No, it was like that meme of Markiplier that went around of like his face being like, you know. That kind of face. Yeah, like that kind of face. So yeah, I just want to talk about my only fight I've had. And at the time I was like embarrassed because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, you know. I'm not a fighter. But like now that I look back, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I stood up for myself.
I think you should talk about that next time.
Yeah, I'll talk about that next time. So more on that later.